What's up everyone, Darcblade here with another quick tip video for Monster Hunter World. Now this one is all about the radial menu and the item bar. Now in the bottom right corner of your screen, you'll notice that your items are kept here. You can scroll through them pretty easy by holding L1 or left bumper and pressing square and circle, or by pressing left or right on the D-pad. This will scroll through the various consumable items you have in your bags. After you got to the item you want, you can press square or X to use the indicated item. However, you can also organize and arrange the item bar to what order you want them to appear. This is done by pressing start and going to the item pouch and then pressing triangle. Here you'll be able to rearrange the items to how you personally like to order them. For example, I normally have traps at the end and healing items at the start. Now when it comes to managing your items and making an item loadout, you can also rearrange for each specific loadout should you wish. At your item box, go over to manage items, and then from there you can press start or options to manage loadouts. From there you can either save your loadouts or edit ones you've already made. Now to rearrange the item bar, move over to which loadout you want, press R3 to check loadout, and then from there press triangle to bring up the item bar, and you can edit it that way. However, whilst the item bar is good for beginners, there is a quicker way to take items that are used more often. This is the radial menu. This is done by holding L1 or left bumper and then choosing the item with the right analog stick. After you've moved to the item you want to use on the radial menu, just release the right stick to actually take the item. If you release L1 or the left bumper first, then the item will not be taken. However, there is some customization you can apply to the radial menu should you wish. Now instead of releasing the right stick to actually take the item, you can press in the right stick to take the item instead. However, to play this way you need to go to the options, and under controls you should be able to set your preference there. Some players prefer this, but I'm so used to just releasing the right stick now that I play that way. Anyway, again, the radial menu can be customized. You can set it up to how you wish. For example, on the left side I normally put my healing potions and stuff, and on the right I'll put my mantles and palico equipment. On top of that as well, you can have 4 radial menu loadouts. Whilst holding L1 you can press up, down, left and right on the D-pad. This will give you 4 radial menu setups. However, like I said, you can customize all of these to what you want. You can even rename them should you wish by pressing start or options. Anyway, when it comes to saving the radial menu, you have to save them in accordance with your item loadouts. So what is advisable is to take all the items you would consider taking for a hunt, arrange the item bar in the order you want the items to appear, and then customize the radial menu to use the items that are currently in your pouch. Afterwards, go back to the item manager and then save this loadout. This will save the item bar and the radial menu customizations. Now if you're wondering why the item bar or the radial menu has reverted back to its default state, it might mean that you've actually selected an old item loadout from your custom item loadouts. So with this in mind, you're going to need to go back to each custom loadout, save over it with a new one that has the customized item bar and radial menus. This way all the items should be set up to how you personally like to use them. Like I said, I tend to use the radial menu for items I use quite often, so potions, whetstones, mantles and palico equipment, whilst the item bar I tend to use for more one-off items like traps, flash pods and so on. Don't forget, one last tip is that you can rename all of your custom item loadouts so you can keep track of what is in each one. Lastly, it should be noted that there are 3 different control types for the actual item bar itself. However, the default one seems to be the optimal one. But anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you another quick tip video for Monster Hunter World regarding the radial menu and the item hotbar. Hope you enjoyed the little video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.